Good afternoon and welcome to Omnibroslive. I'm Omnidog and I'm all alone. You haven't seen me for a week. I'm Omnidog from Omnidog's Vault. You haven't seen me for a week and I come back and I'm on time and I'm the only one. Some things never change. That's true. But it's Sunday, time for coffee and news. Oh, here we go. Here is a Geek and Weekdom. Let's put him up.
Hey,
How's it going, Geo, buddy?
doing pretty well. Happy to have you on because the chat has been asking for you for so long, and I didn't know what to say. I told them you were on assignment, researching some stuff. I don't know.
Assignment. That's awesome. I was out in the field doing research.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you for covering for me. I think this is the longest I've ever been gone.
Maybe. I think so. Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever been gone this long before without checking in. I know that I've done this show on vacation before. But this time it was our 30th anniversary and I promised my wife,
nice,
no show. No show. I said that to somebody else and they said, well, it's your anniversary too. And I said, no, it's not.
No, yeah.
No, it's not. So before we get going, let's see if I still have it. It's been a week since I've done it. Mm-hmm. That was, of course, talking about our fabulous sponsor, InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add another 2% to that. There's the fabulous Extreme Gabe.
What's up, everybody? Yo, yo, yo.
That we always have every quarter an Omnibros discount code. Order $50 or more in an order, you get free shipping. That's a big deal. Mm-hmm. Free shipping on books. You bet your mama it's a big deal. Fabulous customer service. That's also a big deal. Fabulous packaging. Ask anybody who's ever gotten a package from the competition whether or not that's a big deal. You know it's a big deal. InStockTrades.com. I'm not a very good whistler. Wait, I got a better one. Damn it, it just left me.
Nice.
And we're losing viewers.
Okay, what was that? You don't know?
Oh,
come on, chat, back me up.
Andy Griffith Show.
Very good. Yeah. There we go. Now I feel better.
I don't know what the first one was. That's
I can't remember. I think the first one was
it some old Western?
No, what was it? I think it was My Three Sons. Yeah, the first Johnny Rando's right. The first one was My Three Sons, but the second one was Andy Griffith Show.
I used to love the Andy Griffith Show.
I did too.
I used to love all those like Nick at Night type things. But before they were on Nick at Night, they were on just like regular like Sunday afternoon TV when I was a kid. Color TV, but I like watching black and white shows.
Yeah, of course. Needless to say, I saw those first run before there were reruns.
Good old Barney Fife. There was one bullet he kept in his pocket.
Right. Barney Fife, he was great.
I loved Don Knotts. What was that movie where he was a fish?
The
Incredible
Mr. Limpet.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Wow. I completely forgot about that movie. Wow.
Mr. Limpet. Make havoc. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday morning / afternoon, depending on where you are. 9 o'clock where I am. past noon where Jess is.
Just past noon, and where you are, Geo? Past 1?
Noon as well.
Oh, noon.
Of, daylight savings time.
Make Havoc. Buddy, I miss you too. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
I wonder if Make Havoc, did you make it to the J. Scott Campbell, Adam Hughes signing yesterday? I wonder. Probably not, because I wasn't there. Nobody's going to show up if I'm not there.
That would have been great to go to that and then go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
I mean, you came out here. We could have made a Disneyland trip out of it. It's only like a 4.5 hour drive, maybe, to Disney.
That's nothing. I drove 9 hours to go to the mountains of North Carolina.
Gross.
We split it up. I went ziplining, man. It was awesome.
Cool.
That's cool.
I'd never done that before.
How was it?
Oh, it was awesome. I thought I had a fear of heights, but apparently I don't. They had, they give you.
Sure didn't in the 80s.
Sorry?
Never. No. I said you didn't have a fear of heights in the 80s.
Okay, wait.
I'll explain that joke later.
I'm sure that's a drug reference.
It's a drug reference. It's a big high reference.
Oh, because I was high. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. There was 8 zip lines in total, and they give you all the gear and the thing that goes on the zip line, and they ratchet you in, and it's super safe. They have all kinds of fail safes and everything. And you get on it, and the hardest thing is stepping off. You have to step off the platform, and then there's nothing, and you zip, and they give you a bunny slope, sort of like in skiing at first, where you just zip, I don't know, 200 feet to the first tree to get you used to it. And then they progress. They have 4 on the first one. 4, the first 4 progressively get longer. And you can opt out after that, because the next one is 1,500 feet long and 210 feet high above the trees.
Nope.
And you go 45 miles an hour. Wow. And my wife and I looked at each other, and I said, we're here. I mean, we could walk in, but we're here. Let's do it. And she goes, I want to do it. And I said, I want to do it with you. Let us do that. And so we did it, and it was no problem. I mean, once you step off, once you can actually get yourself to step off that platform, it's really fun. You're just zipping really fast. You're going as fast as you can. And they send out a block that slows you down, that you hit, and they slow you down, and you just cruise right into the tree. And
right into a tree. That doesn't sound good.
Well, not into the tree, but the platform where the tree is. Now, the second tree I did, he did not send out a block, and I was supposed to be like moving my legs to run up it, and I got replacement knees, and I hit that thing really hard. So my knees hurt for the next couple days. But
surprised your bionic knees didn't make it an improvement for you.
Yeah, like they were a cushion.
No, like they were bionic. Like you're like the $65 million man or something.
You were Batman for a few seconds, zip lining.
Yeah,
from skyscraper to skyscraper.
So it was fun. I thought I had a huge fear of heights, but I guess maybe I don't.
They have zip lines here in Vegas. Like they got one in Fremont that isn't that high up. I mean, it's probably like, I don't know, 60 to 80 feet up.
That's still pretty high.
What, like the ones that you were in, was it like a strap that they put kind of like between your legs, or like a chair that you sit in?
They strapped us in with straps and stuff.
Okay. Because they have another one out here that's it's on top of the stratosphere, so it's like it's like one of the tallest points of the city.
Oh,
but it's like you could do like a 2-person chair kind of thing.
Oh, that sounds cool.
But the one on Fremont, I guess they kind of have to warn people or kind of convince them to try not to pee on people. As you zip over Fremont Street over like thousands of people, and some people have like either wet their pants or intentionally urinated going down. So
I have to admit, I did not think about that. as I was zipping. I just had my legs out in front of me and was trying to be as streamlined as possible, because on that really long one, the winds out there were whipping you around and you were having to try and stay really still. Taylor Brown says, yeah, this is exactly what I should have done. Taken a backpack and threw my unwanted books into the valley as I ziplined.
Someone's going to show up there later, like, why is all these Batman dams all over the place? Where did these come from? And why are they soaked in root beer?
Hey, T2 Fallen, how's it going? There's Polly P. What's up, beautiful Polly P?
Polly P knows what's up. Fremont is disgusting. I hate Fremont.
You just met him, right? He came into your store?
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Is that the same Paul? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and him talked about it. Man, Fremont's gross.
What is Fremont? Did I see Fremont when I was there?
No, I don't think we went to Fremont. I ended up taking you there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because I don't think you wanted to go see a bunch of homeless guys peeing on each other and like half-naked street performers.
You read the situation right.
Okay, good. I mean, the only reason I go down there, it's turning into like a trendy, like millennial kind of like, you know, gentrification kind of hotspot kind of place right now. But that brings in, of course, like the bums and the grossness, but they have a White Castle there, which is pretty fucking cool.
White Castle's neat,
and is about the only reason I would go down there is for White Castle.
Yeah,
I used to go down there because there was a bar or a casino called Mermaids, and you could get deep fried Oreos. But I think that place got shut down. But yeah, I used to get, I think it was like five deep fried Oreos for like $1 or something stupid like that.
That sounds like if I was still drinking, I would definitely head down there for that.
Oh yeah, we would go down there and get like the giant margaritas that came in like the big cups or like the football.
Yeah.
And just get plastered and you know, and say, you know what, I'm really hungry. How about like cheap ass donuts and cheap ass hot dogs and deep fried Oreos?
I can already feel my arteries clogging up.
Oh, no regret.
No, you don't think about that stuff when you're wasted, Gio.
Oh, no way.
You're way too sober now. That's sober thinking.
You're already making bad decisions as it is. You might as well just keep going.
Yeah.
What up, Matt, in the chat? Good to see that guy every time. Good to see Matt. He's been at the store before too. So
I think the big news is the biggest disappointing, well, not the biggest disappointing news of the year, but it's the biggest disappointing news of the second half of the year to me.
Yep.
And I almost felt like I knew it was going to happen. It just felt too good to be true.
We called it when we did the episode. We thought it wasn't going to happen, but we were proven wrong.
Yeah, I thought we might have said something about that because we're bearing the lead. We're talking about DC back at it with their cancellations, and this time the Grim Reaper has hit the Jonah Hex Bronze Age Omnibus that was just recently solicited. I think it was announced in June or July. I think it's when it was solicited. I
think it was earlier.
That's when we talked about it. Okay, maybe.
I bet.
I mean, it was one of those things where it just I didn't know anybody else knew about Jonah Hex besides Jess and myself, and I think we said we'll be surprised if this actually comes out. And
you know what? I bet if we go back to that, I stood up for DC and I said, I bet they're done.
Yeah.
I bet they're done canceling. I bet this goes through. I'm almost sure I came to DC's defense and said they're done canceling. They're absolutely going. They've everything's been rearranged. They've rearranged the deck chairs. Everything's done. Now they're only soliciting things that are gonna get done. I'm almost sure I said that, and I was so wrong.
Yeah, we should go back and check that out. But yeah, I think we all were hoping that, you know, they figured out what they wanted, but that was really a stretch for Jonah Hex. But we wanted it because I think what it was is that Jimmy Palmiotti said that if this does well, his volume or his run, which is amazing, incredible run. People need to go find out those trades. Actually, I might go hunt those down now that the omnibus is probably never going to happen. That his run was going to be the third omnibus, and
yeah, and then All Star Western would have been the fourth.
Yeah, but that's
look at what I got here. I don't. For some reason, I've got Hitman, Jonah Hex, All Star Western. Those would be 3 great Omnis right there. Oh, DC, you break my heart. You're like Fredo and Godfather.
We tried. We tried to convince people. We try to get like a call to arms. So hey, make sure you grab this omnibus when it comes out, so that we can get the second and third and all this great. I was hoping to get a Hex, some Hex storyline in one of the omnibuses. That stuff is pretty fun.
I fear that people just didn't care about the book enough. I think.
I don't know. I mean, was it on initial orders already? I think it was on initial orders already. Maybe there just wasn't enough ordering from stores, or I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Because they don't, they don't give us any information. They don't say why it got canceled. Maybe it's getting canceled because it's getting pushed back and it's going to get resolicited. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, in a different universe, there was probably a release for it.
You bet, Taylor. Thank you, buddy.
Taylor Brown says, I've said it a million times, but I'll say it again. Jess needs to be the president of DC Collected Editions.
The episode that we did about that book was on July 18th.
July 18th, July, August, September. So it hasn't even been 2 months.
Yeah. We did a solicits for spring 2020, and we included that. That was the episode where you tried to kill Darkhawk. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
Darkhawk.
I blame Darkhawk.
Jonah Hex.
Darkhawk killed Jonah Hex. Joe Chip Jonah Hex Omnibus was canceled. The Bronze Age Jonah Hex.
It just makes me wonder, like, did DC not get their priorities in order? Are they still announcing and soliciting books that they don't 1000% have intentions of publishing?
Does this happen to Marvel? Does Marvel cancel solicits at this rate that DC does?
I don't think so. I can't think of the last time a Marvel omnibus was canceled. They publish it. I mean, we're getting a second print. Is it a second print? I know we're getting another printing or a volume 2 of the Bill Everett Namor Golden Age crap of all things.
A second printing?
Yeah.
If there's a second printing for that, there can be a first printing for Jonah Hex. Yep. Come on.
Yep. I don't know what to say. I mean, we'll talk about that too, because I think we're going to be talking about Marvel solicits as well. But I know there is a Golden Age Namor again in the solicits. So yeah, I don't. They publish whatever they say that they're going to publish. Apparently, I can't think. Maybe the chat can help us out. I would love to know and get educated on it, but I can't think of a Marvel omnibus that's been canceled or anything like hardcover collected edition wise that's been canceled. Thank you to Von Lawrence. He says he loves my Hey Arnold shirt.
Yeah, it is a great shirt. I get major compliments when I wear that shirt.
Michael, you in chat. Yeah, same thing. Like I said, we're getting worried. It causes a little bit of worry on these future omnibuses like Starman, like Batwoman that was just announced. I'm still bitter about the Batgirl Burnside that got canceled. I'm still bitter about that. Next time I see Jim Lee, I'll be like, bro, what's up?
He needs. I would be happy to be his unpaid intern, just to be his Omar. I'd be happy. I'll pay him. I'll give him money. I'll give him lunch money. I'll give him dinner money. Whatever. I would be happy to just help guide him and say, listen, we need a strategy here, and I am happy to help you do it.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
because there's obviously a strategy in place at Marvel. I am looking at a full bookshelf of strategy. and I'm looking all over the place for some kind of strategy. Except for the Golden Age, that's the only strategy they have for
That's
DC.
what's weird is we're getting more and more of this Golden Age stuff that I'm surprised. I know. I'm sorry. I can't think. I'm forgetting the gentleman's name in the group.
Jeff Dyer.
I believe that's him.
Jeff Dyer.
That just loves the Golden Age. Like he is on top of the mountain every chance he gets, shouting his love for the Golden Age omnibuses. Good for him. I'm really happy for him that he gets that stuff and he's excited for it and he buys it and being supported. But what the hell's going on with like Jonah Hex? Are you going to miss out on that Mike Grell Green Arrow? Is there not a market or a demand for that for this Bronze Age stuff? Like Bronze Age DC is some of the best DC because that's about the time where they finally got their heads out of their asses and stopped being Silver Agey.
Yeah, I guarantee
really
that
started getting some good stuff.
There's okay. I'm going to go on record as saying there's no way that Mike Grell gets canceled, and not only that, that sells out.
I'll be right back.
That will sell out.
Yeah. I think that book is safe because it's more. I hate to say it, it's more famous. A lot of people would rather get a Green Arrow book than Jonah Hex.
Yeah, I can see that. That was a super popular run, and Jonah Hex was more of a niche. I get it. I think Jonah Hex might have been a bit of a stretch anyway, but that Mike Grell Green Arrow one, everybody who talks about it loves it. It had universal love from everybody. And that thing will sell out.
I think they should put out the Palmiotti Omnibus first for Jonah Hex, if they ever want to do that again.
Jonah Hex or All-Star Western?
Or put out like the most modern run first to get everybody interested in the character. That's what I would do.
That would be All-Star Western.
Yeah.
Jonah Hex has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 trade paperbacks. So that's probably 2 Omnis. Whereas All-Star Western has 6 trade paperbacks. You could do 1 Omni for that.
Yeah. I mean, if you did
and it was good.
If you did the Red Hood stuff, which sucked, into an omnibus, you can do that. Anything is possible.
And that Detective by Tony Daniels. I like the carving off of Joker's face. I have to admit. Didn't that take part in that Detective? Isn't that where he carved his face off?
When New 52 began.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you also had the Deathstroke omnibus, which nobody asked for.
Nobody asked for that.
You could put out the All-Star Western. You know, I don't see why that couldn't be a thing.
Okay, I'm going to have Gabe give Jim Lee my phone number and say that
set up a meeting.
Set up a meeting, yeah. That it's extremely important. It's DC's future on the line.
Yeah, people are really. I've had some people say that they're just tired of buying DC stuff, or they're worried about buying DC stuff. I mean, you can't buy it if you don't give it to us. You can't support it if you don't give it to us.
Well, and they're afraid to buy Volume 1 because Volume 2 gets canceled.
Yeah. Thank you, Unwritten.
Yeah.
And Peter David Aquaman. I'm still sad about that. We don't have a Volume 3. Got canceled.
What did?
Peter David Aquaman, the trades for his Aquaman
stuff. Oh, yeah. Ron Mars, the Green Lantern. That got canceled after the second trade.
So
okay, when you see Jim Lee, just tell him DC's future relies on this guy, and just give him my phone number. You have my number. Just tell him that I have the best interest of DC at heart, and I can absolutely help guarantee quality control and guidance and a strategy for their collected editions department. I don't want to have anything to do with their single issues. Don't want to have anything to do with who they hire. Don't want to have anything to do with who they fire. Don't want to have anything to do with Dan Didio and his milkshakes or whatever. Just collected editions. I will
Yeah.
help them make money there.
I wonder
I
how
will.
we get in contact with like their collected editions department, like Omar did with Marvel.
Well, they contacted him. That was the key. That's not going to happen here. Jim Lee's not going to look at one of my videos and go, "Hey, I think I'll call that Omnidog guy." That just doesn't happen.
Omnidog 2020.
Make a video about what you would do, and then we'll tag him in it.
There is a video.
I do have a video.
Oh, I don't watch
Jess
Jess's
has a video
videos.
on it.
I do have a video on like, hey DC, don't make Why the Last Man omnibus. Here's a bunch of different omnibuses you should be making.
Yeah, well, you already have you have oversized hardcovers. Are they oversized? You have the hardcovers. You have the absolutes of Why the Last Man. We don't need anything else.
Right. I did make that video.
Same with what was it? Wonder Woman. Brian Azzarello's Wonder Woman. I got the absolutes, and then immediately got an omnibus afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Brian Azzarello wrote Wonder Woman. God, I love that.
It makes me so sad that Damned was so bad because I love that Wonder Woman run.
Oh my gosh, so did I. I forgot about that.
But that Wonder Woman run, it's in singles and trades and hardcovers in absolute and omnibus, every single format. Why? I don't get it.
I mean, I think an omnibus is a downgrade from an absolute, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Like, I have the planetary omnibus. I would love to get the absolutes. I made a mistake and sold my absolutes to get the omnibus, and I realized I like the absolutes better.
I think the omnibus had extra material, though.
Damn it. NFL dude 56 in the chat. Thanks. He says the upcoming Namor is a second volume. A second volume of Golden Age Bill Everett Namor.
Oh,
If that drunk can get a second omnibus out of his Namor, why can't we get a Jonah Hex omnibus?
Oh man.
this is a good idea, but this will have to be the Bronze Age. Whoops, preach, Joe Cool. I meant to show Joe Cool. Sorry, D.H. McAdams. We also need Batman by Neil Adams omnibus despecialized. That is a great term, despecialized, like those Star Wars DVDs. But that's the Bronze Age books that we desperately need that aren't going to be coming out for probably, I don't know. What did we? I think that next year. Wait, what are we in? 2019. I think we figured out we have 2 more Golden Age. Let's see. I think the Golden Age finishes in 2 books. Then the Silver Age is going to be 1954 through 70. That's going to be a long time before we get to the Bronze Age. But the last part is 1968 is going to include Neil Adams, because that includes World's Finest, where he started. So you'll get the last 68, 69, 70 of World's Finest. And then he goes on to Batman. Boy, it's gonna be a solid. If they keep releasing them 3 a year, that is going to be a long time for Silver Age.
That's too much. I'm trying to think. Real quick, Jess, you'll probably be better at this than me. Other great Bronze Age runs from DC. And while we think about that, Joe Chip also says, to be fair, Marvel has a tendency to not publish Volume 2 Omnis, New Avengers, Ultimate Spider-Man, etc.
That's a good point.
I think those are the only 2 I could think of off the top of my head. I didn't get a second volume.
Powers.
Well, that's because Bendis left.
Oh, Bendis left, right.
Did we mention New Avengers?
Yeah,
he mentioned New Avengers and Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Bronze Age. Bronze Age JLA.
Yeah, we got Bronze Age JLA omnibus already, didn't we? We got Bronze Age.
There was Volume 2 that we didn't get that we wanted. We need Bronze Age Batman, Superman, Detective, Action, Flash,
We already got a Swamp Thing, right? We got a Swamp Thing Bronze Age,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. Which makes me think they should. I mean, there's a timetable here that I'm starting to run out of time. I may not live to see the Bronze Age. They really should push out Bronze Age and Silver Age. If they can push out Bronze Age, let's see, Legion of Superheroes. I feel like they were a
Oh,
backup.
that's the Jim Shooter stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. But let's see.
Green Arrow, right? Well, I mean, we're kind of getting a little bit of that.
Yeah, they're doing a good job on House of Secrets and House of Mystery. That surprised me that they're putting that out. That's really good. That they're putting out those horror books or the kind of scary books. Justice League, I already said. Batgirl, Bat Family, Superman Family. Let's see.
Yeah, you already said Flash. That'd be cool stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it's not, it's not Wally, but still.
Well, wait a sec. I think it is, isn't it? Because Barry didn't come back till. When did Barry come back? Barry got killed in 85.
Right.
So when did he come back?
He came back, what, early 2000s?
Yeah, so you got a whole period there in 85 through the 90s.
But it's not Bronze Age, though.
Oh, that's not Bronze Age. Okay.
That's modern.
That's modern age.
I think they should publish at least one of each era per year.
I agree with that.
Give me gold, silver, and bronze, 3 Omnis a year, and instead of just focusing on chronological order, because then it would take too long.
I mean, we got Jack Kirby's Fourth World stuff.
Yeah, they did a good job on that.
Besides the missing page, but they reprinted it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because if you're talking Silver Age, you're talking they consider the Silver Age started in 54 with, I believe, showcase number 4.
Yeah.
And I believe that was 1954.
Yeah, I mean, you can also do like All-Star Comics would probably be a fun omnibus to get.
Mm-hmm.
And then they think that it ended. The Bronze Age started with Green Lantern, Green Arrow 76. Shoot, I think that was 1971, but it might have been. I don't know.
That's 1970. That was April
1970. Okay, yeah. So that's 16 years.
Mm-hmm. We are getting the Aquaman Silver Age omnibus.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So if you do 3, say you do 3 a year, that's still more than 5 years away from Bronze Age.
Mm-hmm.
That's too long.
Yeah.
I hate to say it because I know Jeff Dyer is a fan of it, but I mean, just that Golden Age stuff needs to just stop. We're getting too.
It will. There's only 2. There's only 2 more books.
We need to just focus on bronze and maybe more modern stuff too, more 80s stuff.
You know, it would be hilarious if they put out those 2 remaining Omnis and they announced we're going to do a remastering of the previous Omnis that we came out with. And they start all over again. It's an endless cycle of Golden Age omnibuses.
I mean, Marvel's been giving us way more Bronze Age Omnis, though. Like Conan.
Mm-hmm.
There's already there's 2 Conans and then a Savage Sword omnibus. The Tomb of Dracula stuff.
And they're not waiting. They're going back and doing the timely stuff while they're doing the Bronze Age stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do it chronologically. I mean, I understand that they set the tone doing it chronologically, but surprise us and put out some Bronze Age stuff while we've got people that really want Bronze Age stuff.
Bronze Age. I mean, before, not to be so dire about it, but before the people who really love and enjoy and experience the original Bronze Age stuff age out or just lose interest.
Or die, in my case.
Or, yeah, in that case. That's what I kind of meant by
age out. Let me just read a compliment. Jess from Larry. Thanks for the Bronze Age Girl recommendation. Really fun reads. Nice. Thank you for saying that. Bronze Age Batgirl is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. D.H. McAdams says Superboy and later with the Legion. Yeah. I was surprised we've gotten a lot of Silver Age Supergirl and Legion stuff. Sleepy Reader says at least we got Silver Age Supergirl, and we're getting Legion. I know we're getting Legion number 3 because those have been popular.
I really like
not going
Sleepy
to get
Reader's
canceled.
I like Sleepy Reader's icon, the crying vision. That's cool.
What's that from?
I don't know, but Highlighter asks, Gabe, in your experience as a store rep, does DC poll larger vendors or look at early pre-orders to gauge interest in these books? As far as I'm aware, they don't poll stores. Like, they never asked me what I think, because I would be like, you know what, this is what I think, and you should talk to my man Jess on what you really should be doing. I honestly would. I don't think there's anybody I know better suited for this. So I'm guessing, and this is just complete assumptions, that they go by just orders, by initial orders, and if they don't reach a certain threshold that we're unaware of, then that's when things get pulled, I'm assuming.
Even an android can cry is the name of the story.
Looks like some really cool John Buscema art, I think. That's good.
Hey, Kenny Crayley, buddy. How's it going?
Kenny.
Do we have Marvel solicits? Was I here for that, or was I on vacation for that?
You were on vacation because that was just a few days ago.
Oh, all right. Lay them on me.
I had to find them first.
Oh, okay. Well, don't lay them on me.
We have? I didn't. Wow, I must have zoned out. I did not know we had solicitations.
Gio went on vacation too.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Every day.
Yeah, because you live in a tropical paradise.
Yep, that's true. Oh, and we do have a new creative team for Batman. That's
all right. That's right. Tomasi and who? Tomasi and
I don't know about Tomasi.
Wait, no. Tinian and
Tony Daniel.
Tony Daniel, 2 top talents.
Yep.
I'm excited for that. It's Taylor Brown was telling me they're going to explore the horror and gothic side of Batman.
Ooh,
that sounds good.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm happy for Tony Daniels. That's all I got to say.
Oh,
and James Tinian's great. I mean, go back on that real fast. James Tinian, his detective run should have been the run that got the spotlight and the push and the promotion from DC. I'm enjoying Tom King's Batman a whole lot, but that detective run that James Tinian was doing was fantastic, and I don't think got enough.
It was one of the best Batwoman runs ever.
Yes, I don't think it got enough love or a push from DC. It deserved more attention.
Here is a compliment for you guys. That last show ranking Marvel events was great.
Awesome. I'm so happy you liked it, Joe.
Yeah, we get a lot of good comments about that. A lot of good compliments on that. I wasn't there, so I'm not taking any credit for it. But people are asking
rankings.
Here's a great question. Who would win between Matter Eater Lad versus Pharaoh Lad? Ooh, wow. Matter Eater Lad could eat up Pharaoh Lad.
I'll ask Jim Shooter this weekend.
Do it. Pharaoh Lad could get chomped on.
No, No, but there's a lot of people are asking that you guys do like a DC ranking or like a Valiant ranking of like I'm assuming like the newer Valiant storylines. So that was a hit, man. Good job on that. That was a great idea.
I made an account and I am going to start putting out like tables for people to use and stuff for like lists and stuff, because there aren't a lot of comic book ones that I think are appropriate for the show, but we'll make some. And
like what do they rank, like who has a better ass, like Nightwing or something?
Yeah, what happened with that? That thing took over Twitter.
That cover was like, yeah. And the Senti really was like, I know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna show off them butt cheeks. His assets. All right, so
Kenny Crayley, I'm excited for Tom Welling to come back as Clark Kent, as long as he wears the suit. I don't want him to come schlubbing in that coat of his. I want him flying.
Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do, because they got Brandon Roth coming back as Kingdom Come Superman. I think they said, right? So I wonder what kind of Superman Tom Welling's gonna come back as. Maybe Golden Age Superman with like the gray hair right here and goes all crazy. I don't know. I'm just talking about screen sharing time. Let's talk about some Marvel solicits, I guess.
Okay. Gio, where can I?
Yes, we also missed out on all of our Disney Plus coverage.
I know.
All right, so this here's the Marvel solicits that apparently everybody missed out on.
Oh, I already know about these. I did a show with Omar on this.
I'm interested in this just because they're doing both covers, which is interesting. Usually with these reprints, they don't usually do both covers. So starting off, we have Wolverine, Volume 1 Omnibus. That's the reprint of that super sought after book.
Which cover are you getting?
Me, the Frank Miller one, duh.
Of course.
Nothing against the McNiven one, but I always go for the comic book version, the old school covers.
Why just hide that bootyful her? I don't understand that.
The McNiven cover is the DM. All right, and then I was super excited about this. The Silver Surfer
I want
Omnibus.
that.
Both covers are coming out.
I want the original.
Yeah, I had the Isak Ribic one, and I sold it, so I'll be able to get the John Buscema one. Awesome.
Oh, Crazy Jane asks, who's going to be writing Detective Comics? Do we know that?
Isn't Tomasi doing that currently?
Let me check.
Yeah. Okay, so we got both covers of Silver Surfer coming out. And this one I didn't know about. I must have missed out on the news of this earlier, but Astonishing X-Men by Josh Whedon and John Cassidy is coming out with 2 different covers.
I might get that DM or whatever it is, the extra different cover. Oh, wait, I already own this. Damn it.
Yeah.
I can never bring up pictures. This is stupid. All right. I've never seen that before. So this is to me. I always knew about the original John Cassidy cover. I didn't know about the second John Cassidy cover. And here we go. Here's the Timely's greatest Golden Age Submariner post-war years omnibus.
Meh.
Come on, man. If they can sell that, we can have a Jonah Hex omnibus.
Mm-hmm.
So Black Widow is getting her own omnibus. I wonder why. She must be having a movie coming out or something.
Right on, man.
Captain America by I can't pronounce his name.
Coates.
Oh, okay, that's how you say it.
Yep.
The Sensational She-Hulk by John Byrne.
Everyone is telling me I should get this.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. So you should too.
You know how bad I am with peer pressure. It took Omar like 3 seconds to get me to buy that crappy Justice League of America Rebirth book.
You're never going to forgive him for that.
No, I am not. I may have him autograph it when he comes here in October.
You better take an inventory of everything. Amazing Spider-Man Full Circle. I have no idea what this is.
No idea.
I don't either.
There's really no content information here, it looks like. It just says
It's
collecting the Amazing Spider-Man Full Circle. Thank you.
I think it's like a one big issue.
Runaways Pride and Joy is getting a Marvel Select hardcover. We're getting a art of Declan Shelby. And my dog is going crazy. This is cool. Daredevil Electra Love and War Gallery Edition hardcover. This is collecting 1 through 8 of Electra Assassin and the Marvel graphic novel Daredevil Love and War. I don't know what a gallery edition is. This isn't like the original art stuff. It's something else. Avengers Masterworks Volume 20. I don't think any of us are into that.
Nope.
Absolute Carnage is getting a trade paperback release. All the Absolute Carnage stuff is getting trade paperback releases. So a lot of this stuff, I think we kind of already were ahead of the game, and we knew about most of those hardcovers already.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of Absolute Carnage. Black Cat's getting her trade paperback. Valkyrie is getting a trade paperback. Amazing Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here that's a little more interesting than Absolute Carnage stuff. This is all new stuff. This is all new trade paperbacks from new books that are currently being published right now. Star Wars stuff, no one cares.
Let's see. Worlds in Ink has a question. Vitally important to me. Yes, Jess. How is your inventory taking going? Which app did you settle on in the end? Since I had to start over, it's taken me a little while to start over. I decided on BookBuddy to be my inventory app, and then I'm doing Goodreads to input what I've read. They both have barcode scanners, so that's what I'm going to do. What are we doing here? Let's see. Today's Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. This might be a good week for me to start all over again.
Oh boy!
But I've actually already started reading, putting in my reads into Goodreads, so that's good.
So here we got some reprints, or a reprint of the New Mutants Epic Collection, Demon Bear. And this is they went back to print on this super quick, and this is only for the direct market. So you only get this in comic book stores and in stock trades.
Where won't you get that?
I don't think you'll get that on Amazon.
Amazon, okay.
Yeah.
Suck it, Amazon.
Suck it.
Yeah, they ain't our sponsor. You can bite me, Amazon. You and your sucky packaging.
And this is what I am I'm so pumped and excited for. This is the Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collection Maximum Carnage trade paperback.
Now, is that what I have in Spider-Man versus Venom?
It is.
Yes. Okay. But I can sell Spider-Man versus Venom and just buy this, right?
Exactly.
That you're in the same boat I am.
Aha.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that and get this. Is it the exact same information though? I don't know. I don't know because I don't think they have. This might have more material in it because I'm not sure.
Let's see
if the Spider-Man versus Venom has the Spider-Man Punisher Sabretooth designer jeans.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Do you want me to pull the book and see?
Yeah.
Or do you care?
Are you close to it?
Yeah, I'm real close to it. We're best friends.
Grab it and just double check.
Okay, just a sec.
Yeah, I don't see the Punisher stuff.
Well, I just got up to look, and what are you doing? Googling it?
Sorry.
Okay, never mind. Gio's beat me to it. No, never mind. Gio, just go ahead and Google it.
Wow.
It's okay. I want to listen to you with the table of contents. this sounds pretty funny because the audience can't see us, so it sounds like a radio drama.
Right. Gio, what are you doing?
If
Stop.
we had a podcast, this is how it would be. Yeah.
Okay, collecting Amazing Spider-Man 258 300. What do you want? What are you wondering if it has? Gabe just left. Spider-Man Punisher Sabretooth designer jeans.
Yeah.
Vault Darkhawk. Spider-Man Trial of Venom, Ghost Rider Blaze, Spirits of Vengeance. Spectacular Spider-Man, material from Amazing Spider-Man, Annual Web of Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, Marvel Comics presents Spider-Man Unlimited. No, it does not.
Oh, interesting.
Sabretooth designer, Spider-Man Unlimited 1 and 2. It does have that.
So the only thing missing is that Punisher Sabretooth.
It looks like that Punisher Sabretooth designer jeans. Let's see.
I would love they actually had Spider-Man's Punisher Sabretooth designer jeans that you could wear.
It does not have it in the Spider-Man versus Venom.
Was that the only thing?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I couldn't I can reel off what's in it and you can tell me. It looks like there's some missing stuff. There's other stuff in this book that's not in that particular thing. Like,
let me see it. I'm going to grab mine.
Okay.
Because I could tell by the covers and stuff, I think. So you got Web of Spider-Man.
It has Amazing Spider-Man 258, which I don't think this does.
Yeah. Web of Spider-Man. I think Web of Spider-Man is different. Let's see. No, it's the same thing.
Because 378, so 378 through 380, they have that in the omnibus. Web of Spider-Man 101 through 103, that's in the omnibus too. Because each of these Spider-Man titles at the time each had 3 issues in here. Besides Unlimited, which is just 1 and 2 at the time. Yeah, I think it's all the same stuff besides the Punisher designer jeans. Yeah, so we got that. We settled that. Mm-hmm. We got to the bottom of that.
Yeah, so the omnibus
except does it have Amazing Spider-Man 258?
Amazing Spider-Man 258?
No. So basically the omnibus has this new trade has less issues, but it includes something that the omnibus doesn't have, which is the jeans thing, the designer jeans.
It has jeans, but not Amazing Spider-Man 258.
Yeah,
because it only doesn't have anything to do with Maximum Carnage.
Right. Okay, I see. That's why, because this is Spider-Man versus Venom.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking at the omnibus, it's the last 2 rows is the Maximum Carnage stuff.
Okay.
Much. But the omnibus is cool because you get the Spirits of Vengeance stuff and the you get the first appearance of Carnage, first appearance of Venom, and those storylines in here too. But I just want Maximum Carnage. That's all I care about.
Right. Okay, I see. Got it.
Cool.
And what else do we got going on here?
Black Widow.
Black Widow stuff. More, yeah, lots of Black Widow stuff.
Make Havoc thinks he knows me so well. I'll buy your omnibus just when you're about to sell it. I'm going to read this thing, gosh darn you.
So pretty light solicits, right?
Yeah, it's all stuff you kind of knew about already, but
yeah.
It's been officially announced. Mm-hmm. For those people that try to doubt, Omar, and what he says is going on, which does happen.
Don't doubt Omar.
I mean, I doubt him on anything else, but what books are coming out?
Not comic books.
Yeah. No, I doubt him on comic book stuff too, but not the new releases.
Doubt him on his drink choices. That's whack.
Yeah.
Yeah, cranberry juice should be just cranberry juice.
Totally. That's what this is.
Bourbon should be just bourbon.
Right. Those two should never meet, even in the same state. And I'm an alcoholic. Even I know not to drink that. Ugh. Holy criminy. Wait, here's a question for us. Ken Miller, that's just his boss you're talking about. I was on Omar's show the other day and they all called me his assistant. I'm getting Astonishing X-Men 100%. Do you think I need to get new X-Men Omni before, or is it safely in print?
I think it's safely in print. That thing gets reprinted all the time, too.
Yeah, that is a great book.
I think there's been like 3 printings of that already.
Any ideas when the next East of West or Deadly Class hardcover are going to be released?
I do not know.
No idea.
Kent Miller likes my Mickey Mouse glass.
Ooh, nice.
Your Steamboat Willie glass.
Steamboat Willie.
These were from McDonald's probably 25 years ago. They were a set of 4 Disney World glasses.
That's cool.
And they're still holding up after multiple dishwasher rings. Thank you, Kent. Thoughts on the recent rumor? I haven't heard this one. Thoughts on the recent rumor that Luke Fox might be the new Batman following King's status quo change at the end of his run. I don't even know where to start with that one. Lucius Fox?
Yeah.
Wait.
No, Lucius Fox's son.
Oh.
Who was Batwing at one point.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I don't think it's never been popular when they remove Bruce Wayne out of the Batman.
I don't see it.
Every time they do that, it always dies.
Yeah.
They did it. It happened with John Paul Valley, which is probably the coolest time they ever did it in Nightfall. Even when Dick Grayson took over as Batman.
I thought that was the coolest.
That was great too. But everybody's always like, "I'll wait till Batman comes back." And then more recently, when Gordon took over as Batman, that was people were lighting fires and
that was
around
kind of weak. I didn't particularly care for that run.
So a lot of times it's never good. It's really never a good idea to remove Batman out of the mantle of Batman, or Bruce Wayne out of the mantle of Batman, unless it's Terry McGinnis.
I'm blocking on what's the other kid's name who's not Robin in Tom King's run?
Signal?
Signal. What's his name?
Duke? Is it
Duke?
Drake?
That's
Duke.
it. Duke. Okay.
Night. Signal.
So right now is a good time for some Q&A. We still got a little bit of time left, I think. We could do some Q&A fun.
Yeah. Sure, man.
Yeah, he's saying that the rumor is that DC wants a black Batman. I also heard that they're going to make this is another just crazy rumor. I'm not going to get into it. Never mind. I'm going to pass that up.
Okay, good. I don't know. This is just me, but I have trouble when a company wants to force race into the issue. I feel like it needs to be more organic than that.
Yeah.
If you just shove something into it that doesn't make any sense just for the sake of race, it just doesn't feel organic. Like it's organic that Black Lightning's black because he's Black Lightning, but and Wally West in whatever version you're reading, he makes sense as black. But I mean, if you just decide you want Black Batman, that's kind of a racist decision to me.
Well, the way I see it is, I don't mind when they do these like God, I don't know if this go down the wrong way or
I know
go too
this
far.
we're kind of
difficult. Yeah,
we're
Yeah.
kind yeah, I know we're in dangerous territory.
I don't mind when for me when a character in a movie or in a comic or a different adaptation or whatever is a different race. Most of the time, it's a non-factor because most of the time, the person's race is not a true segment of that character. Let's take Spider-Man, for instance. Miles Morales is a perfectly legitimate idea of what Spider-Man, I think, in a more modern world would be. I think he would be a black mixed race kid from Queens or from another boroughs of New York. That makes sense.
That was an
Spider-Man,
organic creation.
Spider-Man being
perfect.
white is not a part of that character. But like Black Panther being black is a part of his character. And I think Bruce Wayne being white is a part of that character. The character of Batman, as we know him, as being a, I don't know, like third or fourth generation old money inherited person, I don't think you don't get that with a black character. I don't think there's really, our world and our society hasn't made it where a person of color can be from old money like Bruce Wayne is, to be able to come from a world of money and affluence and influence over the city the way Bruce Wayne is. So I think him coming from old white money makes sense and is a stickler part of that character. Heimdall doesn't matter what character or what race Heimdall is or what race Valkyrie is. Their race and their skin color is not a part of that character.
Here is an excellent question, one that I ask myself. Am I an idiot for waiting for the OHC of Powers of 10 House of X, or will my patience be rewarded by His Holiness Hickman? I also am waiting for those hardcovers, but I know Gabe and several other people are reading them in floppies and are getting wildly excited every week or other week to read the awesomeness of it. I also am waiting for the hardcovers because I'm having I'm having a hard time. I started out reading them in singles, and I'm having a hard time reading them as singles. I've become such a trade waiter that I am having more fun reading books in trades. So I stopped, and I'm going to read them when they come out in December, and I'm going to enjoy the hell out of them. So I'm with you, David Robertson. I am going to wait, but I also understand why these guys are having such a blast reading them issue by issue. I'm kind of jealous of them, but I'm not tuned. My brain has just changed to wanting to read the whole story at once.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to wait for the hardcover, that's I think that's fine. I don't think you're gonna miss anything. I think you might get a new, different experience than me, who's reading it week to week. But just stay the hell away from spoilers or rumors or anything involved with anything online with and reviews of Powers of X. I'm sorry, House of X, Powers of 10. Jesus Christ. Stay away from it because there's a lot of just reading it and finding this stuff out organically of what's happening is what I used to love about comics back in the day.
Yeah,
you don't get that much anymore.
Is there? I just read there was an update on the hardcovers. Is it going to be 12 issues now? I heard there was extra stuff added to the hardcovers.
maybe extra material, but I don't know about extra issues. It's the Powers of 10 House of X is 6 issues each, so the hardcover is going to be 12 issues.
Oh, it's only 6 issues each.
Right.
Oh, frick. I wanted it to be 10 issues each.
It's 6 each. So the hardcover.
Well, that's not what I want.
The hardcover will be 12 issues and whatever supplemental material. I just did my final orders.
Okay.
I think I ordered
okay. Kent
like
Miller's
15
saying
copies.
probably variants. Okay.
That too, yeah,
There's
extra
so
material.
many
stuff.
variants for that book.
Yeah.
It's insane.
They're great variants too. Some of those connecting covers are awesome. And of course, that badass Joe Mad cover I got up there.
Yeah, right there.
Somewhere right there.
Larry, this is a good question. We were going to see the recent Spider-Gwen run completed in OHC. There's a case of Marvel canceling like DC did. There was a Volume 4 solicited, and they canceled it, and we haven't heard anything about it since.
Only took us an hour to figure that out.
What do you mean?
Coming up with a title for Marvel that wasn't Ultimate Spider-Man and New Avengers.
Oh, yeah. Spider-Gwen number 4 got canceled, and it breaks my little heart.
That sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, the X-Men book, it's 100 pages more. That's true. And they added like 10 or 15.
Kent Miller, you're Mr. Awesome? Oh, my nemesis. I should put you in timeout right now. Trying to come on under somebody else's name, being a nice person. Under Mr. Awesome, you're always a jerk.
Is he though?
He's a jerk to me.
Yeah, so the hardcover is going to be 400 pages now, not 304 like it was before.
Whoa, so an extra 100 pages?
Yeah.
Are there that many variants?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
A lot of them.
No, I'm sure maybe there might be other supplemental material. Maybe it's like behind the scenes stuff, maybe scripts, maybe sketches, maybe stuff like that too.
Thank you, Omnipool.
And it's $60 now.
$60.
$60.
What's the prediction? I'm not going to predict because I'm terrible at it. Will IST have that half off or not?
I say yes.
I say yes because it's X-Men and it's a hot title.
It's a guaranteed sell.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say yes also. I'm just not gambling anymore on Omnis. Reprint Omnis. No more. Peace and love. Peace and love. I am not guessing on Omnis anymore.
Yeah.
And the other cool thing about Powers of X, or Powers of 10 House of X and all that stuff, is a lot of these, there's a lot of back issues going up in popularity, which also makes them go up in value.
Oh, like what? Can you give me an example?
X-Men 96, first appearance of Moira McTaggart.
They finally made her interesting enough that her first appearance went up.
Oh my God, Jess, you haven't read that issue yet.
I did actually. That's where I stopped, was her making her interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Hickman did the impossible. He made Moira McTaggart cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Gold Balls, the first appearance of Gold Balls is going up in value, which is all new X-Men #1, that Bendis, the Bendis book, that's going up. Sinister's first appearance is that Uncanny 221, I want to say, that's going up in value.
Oh, I feel like I might have that issue.
But what I'm trying to get at is, for the past, I'll say about 10 years, most books going up in value and popularity has been due to movies and TV shows. And finally, these books are going up in value and popularity and due to what's actually happening in comics.
I like that better.
Yes.
Yeah. That's better. Prediction time. Which will we see first? An X-23 omnibus or a reprint of Aaron's Wolverine Volume 1? That's a good question.
X-23.
I think. I would love to see an X-23 omnibus.
Cool. That would be a fun omnibus to own.
Yeah. Daniel K says Excalibur number 31. Who is that the first appearance of?
I think that's the first appearance. Is it Krakoa? Was that the first appearance of Krakoa? I'm not sure off the top of my head. But like the first appearance of Mystique is going up, which is Ms. Marvel 18.
Ooh, I have that. I have that slabs in my mom's basement.
In your mom's basement?
Yes. Well, it's actually my wife's basement. Is the Lazarus collection that came out this past week the last of that run? I know there is a new title called Lazarus Rising out now. I guess is a sequel, right? Omnipool, I don't know the answer to that. I just ordered Lazarus, so is there anybody out there that knows the answer to this question? Let me put it up.
Yeah, we got a response.
Oh, we did. It's
Okay.
the last of the run that finished some time ago, Omnipool, plus X66 miniseries. Okay, thanks. Oh, well, there you go. We got you an answer.
I only read the first issue of Lazarus. I've never read anything.
Oh my gosh. It's one
Yeah.
of my favorite books ever. It's in the top 12.
I need to try to read it again because I read that first issue and didn't really like it. But I know. I'm weird.
3 words. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just what was that book?
Unbelievable.
What was that book? Was it X-Force 32, they said? Or Excalibur?
Excalibur 31.
31.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Gio. It's one of the most brilliant comic books in the past 15 years.
I'll tell you what happened. When did that book first come out?
A couple of years ago?
I think we weren't doing OmniBros when that book came out, so I didn't know any better. And after it came out, you guys were talking so highly of it that to this day, I'm like, man, I should really read Lazarus, but I haven't gotten around to it.
Oh my gosh.
Hardcovers. I got them off of Greg Rucka at a MegaCon like 2 years ago, and having looked at it.
You should see the back matter in these hardcovers, Gio. It's an extra 2 hours worth of reading.
Wow, 2013 was the release date, by the way.
The world building in these books is above anything else.
Damn it, I need to read
It's
them.
incredible. I mean, the whole, I mean, there's the comic book itself, and then you read the back matter, and you realize you've got to go back to the comic book and look at everything you missed because of all the world building that these guys have done.
That's awesome.
It's incredible.
All right. Well, then I have a new book to get.
And I think Mitch Netzer is a customer of the designer, not the artist, but I think the designer of all the designer of the book owns a comic book store, and Mitch Netzer goes to the comic book store, and sometimes the designer's in there, and he designs everything that's on the walls and on the computers, screens, and the bumper stickers and the pamphlets. I mean, they've designed everything in there to be realistic. They've created this incredible world, and this designer has designed it all. Wow. It's unbelievable.
That sounds cool.
Oh, it is the real thing. It's the most amazing world building I've ever seen. And I mean, I read Batman Damned, so I know.
You survived the
that should be a bumper sticker. I survived Batman Damned, like a big roller coaster of death.
I hated Etrigan in that book so much.
Oh,
you have no idea.
I totally am with you. That was tone deaf. Every character was tone deaf.
Yeah.
There was no. Okay, never mind. You're just gonna get me started again. Lazarus from Image. Yeah, Worlds in Ink. Brilliant book. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Let me draw it out so I can fill up the time and tell you how great it is.
Everyone buy Kill or Be Killed hardcover. That's dope.
Yeah, Kill or Be Killed's great.
I still only have the first trade paperback. I don't know.
What is going on with you down there?
I'm sorry.
I haven't read a single issue of Kill or Be Killed.
Oh, well, then you're in for a treat with the hardcover. It's wild, man.
Marked safe with Batman.
That should be a Facebook thing.
Oh my god! I told you that we ordered 70 copies. We just got in 70 copies of Batman Damned at the store.
Oh my gosh! And they're going to be in the back room signing them.
Yeah. We got Lee Brahamo and Brian Azrael stopping in for a little bit to do
70 copies.
Damn.
So eventually you'll be able to buy your very own double signed with certificates of authenticity of Batman Damned, Lee Brahamo, Brian Azarello on torpedocomics.com.
You should have me come out there and sign it too. Then they'll buy it.
We should have you sign them. I have to sign them, and I'm gonna have you come over and just pour a root beer over. I'll just give you
put a little root beer watermark on it.
Yeah. I'll just give you like a bunch of Faygo 2-liter root beers, and you can just
Faygo.
You can line them up and then start recording as Jess starts pouring the root beer across all 70 copies. Right.
Just
there.
a quick swipe, so it doesn't ruin the book, but it just does affect. Just gets the watermark right on it, so you know that I've been there.
Hell yeah. Leighton, anyone getting the Joe Mad Battle Chasers anthology trade paperback? If so, is it going to be the same as the hardcover?
That's a good question. I know Gabe knows the answer to that.
From my understanding, it's the same. It's all the issues, and they were supposed to get Joe Mad to do extra material like new pinups, a new back matter, but he couldn't do it because he's super busy. So none of that's going to be in there. It's just a slimmed down trade paperback version of the anthology hardcover book, which is really disappointing because I wanted more Joe Mad art.
You know what book I need?
Which one?
Murder Falcon.
Yeah, that's a great book.
Yeah, that's gonna be everybody's book of the year this year.
Murder Falcon?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Wow.
For me, it's up there. It's one of my favorite reads. Yep. I loved it.
I just read a book that I...
Did you read Murder Falcon, Jess?
I have not, no.
Oh, do you have a copy?
I do not.
Okay, you gotta fix that.
I wasn't on
you
the
gotta
list.
remedy that.
I
on
wasn't
your next ISP order. You need to remedy that.
I need to rectify that. What did I just read? I just read with Kristan.
You read Batman Damned, but not Murder Falcon.
I just read a book that I considered one of my books of the year, and now I'm trying to think. I just got a bunch of books that came in. Batman Eternal is a big book.
Wow. Damn.
That's a Herkin book. What did I read something that I just absolutely loved, and now I'm locking on what it was. Well, I know I loved Castle in the Stars, but I don't think it was my book of the year. I'll have to go back and watch my video with Kristan, see what it was. I know I loved Castle in the Stars. And I know I almost threw up at this book.
What? Oh.
There's a scene in there, Gio. Yeah. It is so revolting. Revolting.
That's the only.
Is that the book you got for like $4?
It's the $4. Yeah, it's $4.
Gabe, there is a question that I think you can answer. It's about the Battle Chasers game.
It's awesome.
There's a question about it. What is it? Anyone played the Battle Chasers game question?
Because I know Gabe has the game.
I have it. I bought it twice. I kickstarted it for PlayStation 4, and then I bought a physical copy of it
Nice.
on the Switch. If you're a fan of old school JRPGs, like Final Fantasy style, where it's literally just like, your character's on one side and then the other character's on that side, and you kind of just, it's turn based. You'll love it. It's great. A little bit of dungeon crawling involved with it too. So
yeah.
And it's all Joe Mad art. It's all designed after Joe Mad art. So it's like his comic book came to life. God, I need to play it some more.
I'm really jealous that you have that anthology hardcover book for Battle Chasers, because I know the new trade paperback will probably suck.
Oh, well, they gutted it, apparently.
Yeah.
They took out all the supplemental material.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one book that, like, in my collection that everybody seems to be jealous of. That gets the most jealousy. I think even Jess is jealous of it. I think the only person who's not jealous of it is Omar, because he has it.
I'm actually not jealous of that.
Liar. Because you don't do single issues, Jess, but the new Napoleon Dynamite has a comic book.
Oh yeah, I saw that you tagged me in that. That looks fun.
Freddie, I don't think so. It's still holding up for me. The Hexed Omnibus. I don't know. I gotta check. I am doing a review on it soon, so let's see if it still holds up. But so far, it's holding up.
That sucks. I know a video that shows you how to fix it.
Yeah, I got to watch that video to fix my Miles Morales that should have stayed flat on a table instead of my filing it in with everything else that made it separate. Damn it.
I still need to sell that. I'm going to put it on eBay.
Your Miles Morales?
Yeah.
Worlds in Ink. It's not in Goodreads. I haven't. I read it and then I took off to vacation, so I didn't get a chance. I read Metal though, Gio. I read all the Metal books.
Good job.
Including No Justice and including Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah.
Nice. And I have to say that I may keep. I know I'm getting a review copy of Batman Damned, and I'm going to keep that book. And before I read any other Batman book, I'm going to read Batman Damned, because every Batman book after you read that is frickin' Shakespeare. It was awesome. Metal was great. I thought Metal was one of the best series I've ever read. I loved it.
Oh, Metal is fun, man. I know it may not be like the best thing ever for some people, but I really liked it.
I thought it was fun.
Action-packed story. Really fun.
I had a blast reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it was coming off of Batman Damned, but what the heck?
Can you believe the group has now hit over 4,000 members?
4,000. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
That's.
And you know what? Those new members should subscribe to our channel.
I was going to say, speaking of, we hit 3,000 on the channel.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Let us celebrate by talking of our fabulous sponsor, InStockTrades.com, also known as IST.
Yeah.
InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50%. Loyalty discounts can tack on another 2% to that. Every quarter, there's an Omnibroslive discount code. If you're in the United States and you order for $50 or more worth of books, you get free shipping, which is amazing. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. Did you get that one?
Wouldn't it be awesome if those were the credits, as you end with the plug and the whistling and the credits roll up? Goodbye, everybody. Blam, and we end the show.
Can anyone in the chat get what I just whistled? Now, I wasn't old. Oh, very good. Cinematic Galaxy. Nailed it.
Wow.
Very good. I was not old enough to see most of those in first run. I did catch those in reruns. Cinematic Galaxy nailed it with Leave It to Beaver. Very good. The main thing is that he got my whistling because I'm not a very good whistler. Show some more leg, Gabe, and that number will double.
Let it double first, now show some more leg.
Yeah, there. You don't go giving it away.
Yeah.
That's right. Mama ain't raised no fool.
No, no, no. No,
But
yeah.
Since we hit 3,000, we might do something. I'm thinking about doing something fun in the group, like a watch party. We'll watch a movie or something. It'll be like Omnibros Live doing Mystery Science Theater.
That'd be great. And tomorrow I will now that I have what Comic Books for Kids has given us as an incentive, tomorrow or maybe later today, I will work on the fundraiser. Now that they've given us the I think we can give away 3 of what their gifts are or goal fundraiser
Incentives.
goal gifts. What am I trying to say here?
Incentives.
Yeah.
ETL, I totally agree. Best show on television ever. Yeah, Leave It to Beaver was awesome. Incentives to the top 3 donators. And we will also have incentives for you, things that we will do if you hit the donation mark. Yeah. It will all be explained in the fundraiser. It will be pretty much humiliation for me and Lou, humiliation and painful reading. It'll be interesting reading for Gabe, and it'll be painful watching for the heartless one, A Week in Geekdom.
Yeah. Let's see if emotion can come back into me by watching that. What am I watching again?
You're watching
Not
Inside Out? Is it
Inside Out?
Inside Out. I was just going to say In and Out too.
In and Out sounds good. I'm going to get some In and Out later.
Oh, Who Inverse review. Batman Damned is way worse than Batman Snow. Let me tell you how bad Batman Damned is. Batman Damned is worse than Batman Cacophony, worse than Widening Gyre, worse than Batman Odyssey. Yes, I'm saying
Batman
it.
Noel.
It's worse than Batman Noel. I'll say it again. It's worse than Batman Odyssey by Neil Adams. Thank you, Lionheart. Thank you for welcoming me back. I appreciate that. Yes, I strongly believe that this Batman Damned is the worst Batman story ever written. And
nice.
I feel like, with the exception of some stories in the 40s, that I've read every single Batman story there is. It's possible I didn't read some in the Bronze Age. I took some time off in college in the Bronze Age. Yeah, Snow is great. Did you mean Noel? Who in Reverse? Well, Holy Terror was not... I mean, I know that was supposed to be a Batman book, but it really wasn't. He changed it up. Yeah, you meant Noel. Noel was just predictable and boring. It wasn't the steaming pile of garbage worse than Year 2. Now, Omar loves Year 2.
Yeah,
he would fight you on that. Yes, it's much worse than Year 2. No, don't bring up any more Batman books. It's the worst Batman book ever written. I'm telling you. Go out there and read it if you want.
It's pretty bad.
I wouldn't waste money on it. I wouldn't waste Hoopla credit on it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I mean, Gio agrees. He read it, and he had a hard time getting through the first half of the first issue.
Yeah.
And he forced himself in the interest of science to do it.
But you can still buy signed copies on torpedocomics.com.
That's right. It is just a horrible disappointment.
You know what? Get it for the art. If you want to get it for the art.
It is beautiful art, and it's a beautiful presentation. I have it here somewhere. It's beautiful presentation. It's got a beautiful cover. It's got a lovely dust jacket.
Yep.
As you can see, my edition, nothing's happened to it yet. It's got a lovely dust jacket, oversized hardcover with beautiful artwork, stupid characterizations in here, like the Etrigan is a rapper. You've got Spectre, who you can't even tell is Spectre. You've got Harley Quinn, who tries to sexually assault Batman. You've got, I don't even want to go over it. Just watch my video on it with Taylor Brown. We go ahead and rip it to pieces. Derek Chua, good question, because we want to do it live in 2 weeks. The next Batter Days in the Batcave, we'll be reviewing a good book, Detective Comics Mythology. And I know it's good because Taylor already read it as his palate cleanser. And we're going to give a metal reading order, and Damned will get what's coming to it.
Ooh.
Trust me. But I'm going to save my IST review copy because IST's being nice and sending us a review copy. I can't damage that. It's going to...
Maybe give it away.
Why would I do that to someone?
Somebody give just $6 shipping and he'll give it to you.
I would hate to give that to someone. That'd be so mean.
That'd be like sending a bunch of coal to a kid.
Yeah, it's way worse than Batman Year 2. Mask of the Phantasm was a great movie, I thought. Michael Liu 1019.
Yeah, Mask of the Phantasm is better than is the better version of Year 2.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Mask of the Phantasm.
One of the best things ever.
The only thing good about Batman Damned is that at least Zatanna was great in it.
She barely had anything to do.
Exactly.
Because
if they would have given her more time, I'm sure it would have been awful.
Oh, you just like that she made an appearance and they didn't give her...
Yeah, and the way she was drawn was pretty damn awesome, too.
Teen Titans 12, I believe, is in Resistance, isn't it, Gio? In Metal? Yeah, it's in Resistance.
Yeah, because that's the first appearance of Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah. Yeah, we will be giving a reading order. It's not as confusing as... What's that?
No, Crazy Jane. Don't destroy such great artwork with root beer. Just scribble out the words and make your own story.
That's actually not a bad idea. I could get some whiteout. I could do that. I could get some whiteout and just make up my own story.
He guys can make his own raps for Etrigan.
Yo, 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 I'm here with the OmniBros. Yeah, I could make my own story. That would be fun. I don't know, though. What do I do about Deadman trying to get into somebody in every other panel and not sticking? Help, I'm stuck. I can't get out. I can't get in.
And nobody cared. That's
nobody
the most
cared.
hilarious thing about it.
He made no sense whatsoever.
Nope.
Do the root beer. I'll send it to Brian Azzarello. I'll play it at the store. I'll be like, hey, man, look at this video on my phone real quick. Oh.
My name's Brian Azzarello. I'm a happy fellow. My favorite color is a big bright yellow. I like the cello and orange jello.
That's actually pretty great.
But when it comes to Batman, My rhymes suck.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm ready if you guys are ready.
Okay,
Sure.
well, we talked about IST. We talked about a lot of things. Marvel solicits DC's sad cancellation about Jonah Hex and a lot of other things. And yes, I can promise you it's only cranberry juice in this. There's no bourbon. I do not drink. I have been sober for 11 years.
I think Mike Grail is going to get canceled too.
No, no chance of
Is
that.
that the new bet? Don't tell Louise because he's gonna go crazy with that.
Oh my gosh, he still owes me a hamburger from over a year ago.
Oh.
Okay, Weekend Geekdom. Where can we find you, buddy?
You can find me here on YouTube, but We Can Geek Them talking about anime, comics, manga, and a whole bunch of other nerdy stuff. A week in Geekdom.
Gio's channel is a lot of fun. It carries lots and lots of funny nerd stuff. That's lots of fun. So give it a shot.
Thank you.
Extreme Gabe, what's going on?
Yo, you can find me Instagram Gabe Infinity Watch and on the Omnibus Collectors Facebook group, but I can't seem to really get to work on my phone anymore. So
I have the worst time getting that thing on my phone.
yeah.
And give some love to our Instagram OmniBros account because that's all Gabe's handiwork too.
Yeah.
And
Almost to 1,000. We're getting to that 1,000 mark.
Wow.
Nice.
And if I ever get my rear in gear, I'll put some more stuff on Omnidogs_vault on Instagram. And I'm getting ready to do more videos now that I'm back from vacation on Omnidogs Vault on YouTube. That's YouTube. So thank you to all our viewers. The chat was fun today. Thank you to everyone who viewed. Thank you to IST and Stock Trades. We love you very much. Thank you so much to all our viewers and chatters. Please hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you know when we're on. Please subscribe. And peace and love. Peace and love. Right on, man. See you tomorrow. We're going to be on tomorrow night with previews, reads, and hauls. I have a lot that I hauled while I was gone.
Ooh.
My daughter hid everything in the downstairs bathroom so my wife wouldn't find it.
Wow, now you got your kid involved.
I know. That's really bad parenting.
Smoke crack and worship Satan.